7 ways men test women. Yes, you heard me right. Men test women before they take the decision to either commit to you for life or run away for good. Yes, and today I'm talking about 7 ways men test women. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Poe Abila. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm glad to have you here. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I'm also glad that you stopped by. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave comments in the comment section and tell me your thoughts. Share with me your thoughts about this topic today, okay? Remember, subscribe, okay? Turn on your bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you on my comment section, okay? I promise to reply every single one of your messages. All right, now moving on. See, in the streets, men are testing us every day. Our husbands are testing us, our spouses are testing us, and we don't seem to know that because most of us don't know that it is a test we are going through, and sometimes we fail, sometimes we pass, and which helps us to move to the next level in the relationship. Our number one way men test women is by being friends.
Playing the
with
friend
us.
card.
Yes, I know it's weird, it's cliche because everybody can be your friend, right? But the truth of the matter is, when you are friends with someone, you are less guarded because you are comfortable around the person. You tend to spill all your secrets without holding back because you feel safe with the person, and that's one way men get to us. These men come to us and pretend to be friends, or they're not necessarily pretending. Yeah, they are getting to know you, so they want to be friends with you first to see how you are when you are, when your guard is not up. See all those guys that are hanging around you, being all nice and sweet without asking you out on a date, just being really really nice gentlemen. Girl, they are the ones. They are testing you right now, girl. They are trying to see how free you can be with someone who you don't really know. Even if they have interest, they're not going to come up with their interest and say, okay, I have interest in you and all of that stuff. They're just trying to get to know you first. And next way men test women is by asking them to cook. Basically, most of us don't know how to cook, right? And these men are aware, right? It's not like they don't know. They know that most women in this generation do not know how to cook as much as women in our mother's generation, right? So many a times they want to know your idea about cooking, what your ideology is. What I mean is, yes, they know that sometimes women do not know how to cook and sometimes they know how to cook. So what I'm saying is, it's not a big deal or it's not a taboo if you do not know how to cook in the first place. What is a taboo is if it's totally a no-no for you, because this cliche of a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, they were not joking. They are right, it's true. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, or one of the ways anyways to a man's heart is through his stomach. Okay, so they want to know what your opinion is about cooking in general, so they'll ask you sometimes out of random to come cook for them, especially if they've never seen you cook. And it's okay, that's why you have YouTube. It's not okay is not knowing how to cook and not doing anything about it. So what you want to do is go on YouTube, check out easy recipes to make, and make a meal for this man, okay? But you must make them understand basically, yeah, that you're not talking about cooking, but you're going to try. And that's what they're looking out for. They want to see your enthusiasm about cooking. Basically, I'm saying this because when I got married, I had not cooked for years. I stayed in the hostel in school during my college years, and I didn't cook throughout. I basically was always buying food. On getting married, I knew that I wanted to cook for my husband, but while we're dating, I told him hands down that, see, I can't really tell how good I am in the kitchen currently because it's been so long I cooked and all of that stuff, but I can promise you that I'm going to put an effort to it. My first 3 months in marriage, my cooking was a disaster. I kid you not, it was a disaster, right? But because I had pre-informed my husband about this even before he proposed, he was mentally prepared. So with every meal, he'll tell me if I'm getting better at it or if I need to stop a particular recipe entirely because it was a huge fail, or if I needed to consult. And it was so good that he knew how to cook, so he felt very free with handing me ideas and recipes and all of that stuff. And guys, I kid you not, right now I'm the chef in my house. Yes, I can do anything in the kitchen. I literally perform wonders if I want to. Like I said, if I want to, because to be honest, I am not very keen about cooking. I just cook for survival. But you know what they say, if food is the way to a man's heart, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Do you understand? All right, moving on to our next tip. Men want to know how financially intelligent you are. What I mean is, sometimes you see men coming up to you and saying, you know what, hold this money for me, and when I'm ready to get it, I'll come ask for it. Or if you have this project, or if I give you $1 million, what would you do? Or if I give you ₦1 million, what would you do? They want to know your financial intelligence. Girls, that is them testing you. I cannot begin to even overemphasize, because I remember how much my husband asked me this question. Sometimes they most necessarily would not ask you to hold money for them. What they would do is see if they can financially depend on you by asking you to borrow their money. Yes, sometimes it's a test. Yes, especially for a man, you know he's financially capable to take care of himself, and he knows you are earning a little change here and there, and he just say something like that he got short on cash, he has to do this, he has to do that. And this, mind you, this is a guy that's been spending on you, so it's not like it's a random stranger that's trying to swindle you of your money or any of that stuff. No, like I said, it's a test, right? So they'll just come up and say, could you loan me this and I'll give it back at so time. See, that's where some girls miss it, because to them, my money is my money, your money is our money. And I've always said it in my channel, I do not support the idea. So anytime you find yourself in a place to help, you should be willing to help others, right? So if he asks you to borrow him money, especially if it's not an everyday thing, out of the blue, someone who has never asked you to borrow him money before asks you to borrow him money, he's just trying to see how financially intelligent you are, how open you are to sharing financially. Those are ways a man tests a woman financially. Okay, moving on, the next thing they want to test is your independence. Like, are you able to make the right decisions about stuff? If you can make independent, sensible decisions on your own without him, contributing in any way or the other. Sometimes some things that you're going through, you want him to, chip in, especially because it's your spouse, right? You want to ask on this, and you're like, don't worry, babe, I trust you, handle it. Yeah. My girls, that's a trap. You better take your time and think logically, because he's testing to see how much you are mature enough to handle situations in his absence. Okay, the truth is, they will appreciate you more if you can handle things yourself. They do not appreciate when they have to help you out with every tiny single thing. They'll feel like they're babying you, to be honest. They're like, can't you just handle some things by yourself? Are you not a grown-up adult, right? So you want to be careful. Yeah, you want to be careful not to give them the I totally depend on you vibe, like you're my oxygen kind of vibe. Moving on. See, this way men test us is actually something that most women find this so difficult to pass, because men confide in us. That's a way they test us, right? They confide in us, and some of you, hey God, a problem shared is not a problem half solved. For some of you, yeah, a problem shared is a problem spread, because your entire family is going to know that someone has told you a secret, or someone has told you something really important. And to be honest, yeah, these are one of the ways a man want to trust you. Like, can he trust you with his vulnerability? Can he trust you with his shortcomings? Can he trust you with his secrets? As a woman, you should be able to pin your mouth when necessary, because these men out here are looking for women they can be vulnerable around, enough to tell them their deepest fears and not feel judged, because by the time we come off as judgmental, these men shrink back into their shell and don't want to share with us all of those things that are bothering them, and thus they are not seeing you like a life material kind of person, or someone they want to share their lives with anymore. Do you get? So you want to learn to control your lips. I'm saying this from experience when I say it's not easy to do, especially if you're someone who likes to talk, but it is achievable. Okay, so if it's important to you, seal your lips, whatever you guys talk about. Another thing men do is, and I think this has to do with how you handle things under pressure. They want to see how you react to issues. Do you just lose it and run your mouth and start talking blah 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 blah, to say a lot of derogatory stuff to the man just because you're upset, right? Do you do that, or you find a way to resolve conflict in a healthy way? They want to know that. Okay, alright guys, I hope you all have been able to learn a thing or two, because with these tips, trust me girl, you are good to go. Alright, I hope you all learned a thing or two. Please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribe to this channel, leave a comment in the comment section, let me know your thoughts about all these tips I just shared. And also guys, please give this video a thumbs up, okay, so we can please the algorithm. Okay, alright guys, we'll see you next time in my next video. Adios from me. Bye.